Well, I'm pretty excited. In the mail today, I got myself my brand new Bark River Bravo 1. And as you all know, I have had some knife trouble lately, testing out my knives. Gone through a Gerber LMF 2, and that bad boy broke on me. I also tried maybe a lighter bushcraft knife, which is a Heli Egan, and the handle broke on that one also. I'm not really a big fan of large survival knives, but after reading the reviews on this particular model, I was pretty excited about it. General impressions. Well, it's thick, it's sharp. The Kydex sheath leaves a little bit to be desired for sure. I'm not quite sure how they want me to fix this to my belt. Maybe with pals I could put it to my vest, put it on my vest, but I don't know. I might be looking into getting a leather sheath for this. So let me show you. It basically pops on out. There's been a lot of complaints about the ramp here, or the jimping / fire starter. I'm gonna see how that works out in the field, but it is sharp, but I kind of like it. And I guess this is the way you're supposed to hold it, they said. And if I was to choke up on my knife, like I sometimes do, a lot of times I'm wearing leather gloves, so I'm thinking that this won't really affect me very much. Now when I'm batoning with a log or whatnot, I could see that damaging my baton pretty good, so I'd have to be conscious of where I'm hitting the knife when I'm batoning. But as you can see, this knife is very thick. Now to draw some comparison, here's a Heli Egan, which is your standard size maybe fishing knife or hunting knife. This is just shy of a 1/4 inch thick. Full convex grind, and which starts right here, and this is the first production run, which means really nothing on Bark River knives because everything's a first production run, and then it goes into full production, I guess. Starts right about here and it works its way down. It's A2 steel, tool steel, which is not considered a super steel. It's not like a 154 CM or an ATS 34 or an S30V. But if I know anything about tool steels, I know that they get really sharp. Really sharp. And that's nice. And I heard this one, there's plenty of non-super steels that are still in museums today and they haven't corroded completely away. I've heard that when these do tend to corrode, even on the edge, it doesn't result in microchips, which is a good thing. Mostly it's just discoloration. So I've heard good reviews with what corrosion this does get. I added a lanyard. Got this off the forums. Good idea. Placing it through your wrist, cinching it down so the knife doesn't get away from you. But my general impressions, I'm very, very impressed with this knife. Absolutely razor sharp. And I wasn't planning on doing this. I'm not much on the whole cutting the paper deal, but this thing is, and I've been using it already, so it might have some nicks. But in the Heli Egan, which is razor sharp also, it's sharper than that. This one still gets hung up a little bit. Fantastic. Very beefy, heavy, but I'm a big guy, so it really doesn't matter. And I tend to break things. I tend to break a lot of my knives, tools, axes, whatever. The handles usually break on me a lot of times. I don't see me breaking this knife. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty excited at the fact that I know I can just hammer into this. It doesn't have any, it's not like the Gerber LMF, which has a glass-filled handle, which broke during a 9-minute video for YouTube. This is a survival blade, and this is what I'm looking for. I always carry a smaller knife for detailed work anyway. And I'm not much for the really large blades. I find that something like this can build a shelter and do fire prep or whatnot. Build a bench, build a stool, whatever you need to do out in the yard. Fantastic tool. It's got some heft to it. I can really see myself knocking a few branches off and then batoning large chunks out. Absolutely beautiful blade. Some might think it's a little big and beefy though. I can see some people thinking that and having that general impression. I like the beefiness of it. I know I'm not going to break this. The handle is nice too. I have medium-sized hands, not particularly small hands, not particularly large hands, but it really feels nice. So far, so good. And tomorrow I'm going to be taking it out in the backyard, doing some work with it, and seeing how well it performs. Very impressed so far. Alright, y'all take it easy.